Please, I implore you, like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. Or we will do nothing but talk about Mel Blanc. Got it? You listening to me now? Have I got your attention? Get your friends to like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. Get your family, get everybody else. Or else. Wait, that's not Mel.
Wait, that's not either.
You know, you're probably
suffering
succotash.
That is. He said. By the way, he said Sylvester was the closest to his regular voice. I don't think.
Yeah, so. I think that's right. I've heard him speak.
Yeah.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
From Trenton, South Carolina, WCIV. I'm just going to read it the way it showed up at CBS Austin.
All right.
A man from a small town in South Carolina died of a heart attack while burying the body of his wife that he had strangled inside of their home, according to officials in Edgefield County.
Man, this is dark, but boy, did he get what he deserved.
Okay. Dude, you're not a young man anymore. The Augusta, Georgia-based ABC affiliate WJBF reported that the body of Joseph McKinnon, who was 60 years old, was found in his Trenton yard Saturday morning. Officials responded to the scene and found a second body, 65-year-old Patricia Dent, in a freshly dug pit. Because all police shows are not lies, autopsies were performed. McKinnon died of natural causes. Dent died of strangulation. Investigators put together a timeline they believe went with McKinnon attacking Dent inside their home, strangling her to death, wrapping her body in trash bags, and digging and putting her in the pit. While covering the body with dirt, McKinnon is believed to have suffered a deadly heart attack and died. I do not actually know if he said, Patricia, I'm coming home to you.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
Too soon?
Sanford and Son.
Elizabeth.
Look it up.
That was that was the funniest thing Red Fox did. All right, that and when he finishes his drink on stage.
Yeah.
Pulled it down by his belt, tosses out the ice cubes. Eskimo peeing. All right, that was his other funny bit.
Nikki Wilhoit had just finished chemotherapy treatments for cancer.
Okay. Did you get to ring the bell?
I don't know if she did, but I would assume.
I would guess.
She'd also filed for divorce a few weeks prior to getting into a fight with her soon-to-be ex-husband.
Oh.
Nikki's body was found in a creek.
No.
And Andrew Wilhoit, the soon-to-be ex, is accused of killing her. Andrew Wilhoit told police they'd gotten into a fight the night before her disappearance. He said he hit his wife in the face with a cement flower pot after she physically attacked him, and admitted he put her in the back of his truck and threw her in the creek after being unsure what to do when she fell unconscious.
I got a whole list of things, dude, and that's not one of them. Well, actually, that would be on the list, but it'd be way down.
See, on the bottom of the flower pot, we now have to have a warning label that says, after hitting wife in face with flower pot, if she seems unconscious, call 911. Take her to hospital. Do not throw in creek. Good grief.
Do not throw in creek. Do not bury in backyard.
Right. That whole thing.
Do not find a sand pit.
Nope. Just
do not put her in a garbage truck.
Despite all of this, Andrew Wilhoit won 21.74% of the vote for Clinton Township Board Representative.
What is wrong with you people?
Becoming one of 3 winners in the Republican Party. I think it was his creative use of a cement flower pot that
firefighters in western Germantown of Bocholt received an unusual distress call from a local high school.
Help.
Teachers, you see, were unable to open a safe that contained the questions to the final year exam that students were due to take.
Oh, my.
Firefighters raced to the scene. You supposed to use sirens and everything?
Boy, that would be fun.
Or
a safe needs us.
Let's light them up. They need to get those tests out. Firefighters raced to the scene, found that the lock had simply jammed. So they just did what any crew would do. They sawed that rascal of a safe open. According to the fire department, the students were then able to sit their exam with only an hour's delay. Teachers were cheering the firefighters for saving the day. The reaction from students was mixed.
Muted, I'd bet.
I'm guessing they're all going, oh, man, so close.
You know, I think it would have been opened faster if they would have said, person who gets this open gets an A. See ya.
They're telling the class below them, all right, don't try that because firefighters will cut open this. Just doesn't work. Try something else.
Guy comes into the emergency department via ambulance with burns on his lower extremities. His shoes.
Will those be legs?
Yes.
Okay.
His shoes are charred and the bottoms of his pants are definitely burned away, but his skin isn't so bad. See, he'd been trying to use a propane-powered weed burner in his yard. Weed burner. Think flame.
No, you mean like a flame-throwing thing?
Oh, yeah. And apparently things got a little out of control.
Wait. Let's get to the important part. Can we buy one?
I'm sure we can.
I want one. My wife wouldn't want me to have one, but I want one.
The doc smelled alcohol on his breath, so asked the guy if he'd been drinking. He looked him directly in the eye and said, no.
Oh, no.
Doc says he got drunk just standing next to him. Picked up a contact boozer.
Had a hangover just from talking to the guy.
So it was a once in a lifetime setup. The doc knew a joke when he saw it. As straight faced and professionally as he could, he said, sir, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Did he threaten him with the propane weed burner thing?
Paramedics all turned at once and ran out of the room. The patient,
as drunk as he was, I'm thinking, you light his pants on fire, he's going up.
The patient just stared at me. He was so drunk, it went totally over his head.
I mean, somebody's going to have to explain it to him later.
But me and the paramedics, we were having a great time.
That's just so. Can we get one though? Really?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we could split it.
Let me
every other weekend.
What was it called? A weed burner?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get to Google here.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.